Idaho's Salmon River. Beginning in the Sawtooth Mountains, this river cascades down 7,000 vertical feet and 425 miles on its way to the Snake River. From the headwaters, it makes its way to Salmon, Idaho near the Montana border. Then it turns directly west, charging its way across Idaho on its way to the Oregon state line. This legendary river cuts through the largest wilderness in the lower 48 states, the Frank Church Wilderness. When Lewis and Clark came across this river, they described it as foaming and roaring through rocks in every direction, so as to render the passage of anything impossible. Due to a 200-mile stretch shrouded in wilderness and cutting through a canyon with depths of up to 5,000 feet, pioneers settling in this area nicknamed it the River of No Return. This is the stretch of river we came here for. Through one of the deepest gorges in America, we would make our way 80 miles through the Frank Church Wilderness, navigating numerous rapids from Class 2 to 4. This would be Kate and I's first multi-day trip in Idaho. We were invited on this trip by our buddy Max. You might remember him from our Packrafting Lake Powell video. It would be just the three of us on this trip. We camped about 10 miles from the boat ramp the night before and woke up early to get on the water as quick as we could. Alright guys, after months of preparation and excitement, we are at the boat ramp about to put in on the main Salmon River. The boat ramp's really busy right now. There's about 8 groups that are all launching. They all look bigger than ours, so we'll probably be moving pretty quick because we only got 2 boats. But I can't wait any longer, guys. Let's get on the river. Killam Rapid, Class 2. Gun Barrel Rapid, Class 2. Creek Rapid. Rainier Rapid, Class 3.
Lots of great rapids, great camp. A lot better than I expected, to be honest.
So today it could prove to be a pretty interesting day. We're running some of the bigger rapids on the river. Right now we're rigging to flip. Before we run those big rapids, we're all going to put our wetsuits on and just kind of prepare for the worst. Should be a lot of fun.
When it's rapid, class 3, first rapid of the day. Coming up on Devil's Teeth Rapid. This is a class 2. But supposedly the first guy, probably one of the first people that rafted this river was a guy named John McKay. And supposedly on this stretch of river is where John McKay met the devil and knocked his teeth out with one of his oars. So they named this area Devil's Teeth. And this rapid, Devil's Teeth Rapid. This one's just a class 2. Should be fun. Right here behind me is Black Creek Rapid. This is the first class 3 plus, class 4 rapid we're running into. So we're scoping it out right now, seeing what lines we're gonna take. Hopefully we make it. have a good line, you know. Did a whole 360 through the rapids, didn't hit any rocks. It was pretty bony too. And we didn't swim, so what else could you ask for? So I gave that a high five. Woo! That was Scamp Creek Rapids, last rapids of the day. Now we're looking for a camp. Should be finding one soon. Hopefully there's no one at it because it's real close to a hot spring. I really want to camp next to this hot spring. Woke up early this morning. Got about 15 miles we got to do today. How many bigger rapids do we have?
There's 3 pretty significant ones.
We got 3 to 4 class rapids. We got 3 or 4 class 3 or 4 class rapids. So weird. We got like 4 class 3 to 4 rapids today, so it'll be a big day. Lots of miles. Got to make up for a little bit of lost time, but really smoky today, so that's probably going to keep it from warming up. So we might be putting on wetsuits and whatnot for some of these bigger rapids. First rapid of the day, Hancock Rapid, class 2. Macy's Rapid, class 2. Bailey Rapid, class 3. Scamp Creek Rapid, class 2. Five-mile Rapid, class 3. Split Rock Rapid, class 3. Big Mallard Rapid, Class 3 plus. The last big rapid of the trip. It's Class 4, one of the longer rapids on the river, works its way down to Class 2. But as you can see, or if I can figure out how to do this, right there, that is a pinned boat. So they got a Z-drag set over on the far side of the river right, so we're gonna run it on the left side, right here. Big Mallard Rapid, Class 4. When we showed up, they had a rope with a 3-to-1 Z-drag set up on river right. Max and I set a vector pole up on their rope with another 3-to-1 Z-drag. The placement didn't work very well, so we moved upriver, set up another vector pole and Z-drag, and after almost 2 hours, we pulled the raft off the rock.
Oh, yeah! Thanks, buddy.
We packed up our gear and headed downriver to look for a campsite. We just got done setting up camp, got into camp late today. It was about 7 o'clock. Between the 17 miles that we did today, all the big rapids that needed to be scoped out, and getting that raft unpinned, which took, man, almost 2 hours. It's been a rough day, so I think we're all just gonna do a little bit of drinking, cooking, and we're gonna go to bed. Also, we're mile 42, which means we are halfway done with the trip, which is bittersweet. So this morning's a little bit chilly. It's also more smoky today, which will keep it colder longer, but it should get up to 80 degrees by 4 o'clock. I feel like the smoke kind of adds to it. It's not too thick, but has this nice haze on all the ridge lines out in front of us. Really pretty. Whiplash Rapid Class 3. unnamed rapid. Supposed to be class 2, but everything today seems smaller than what the guidebook says it is. Boise Bar Rapid, class 2. Bar Rapid, class 2. Ludwig Rapid, class 3. That bridge behind me marks the western edge of the Frank Church Wilderness. From here, we're going to be going into Gospel Hump Wilderness. We'll cross the southern portion of that, and then shortly after that is when we'll be done with the trip. We got about 30 more miles to go before we're done. So we made it into camp, guys, and tell you what, it's a pretty incredible feeling crossing the Frank Church Wilderness. I've wanted to come to the Frank Church Wilderness for a few years now, ever since I figured out what it is, the biggest wilderness area in the lower 48. And this place really feels special. And being my first time here, being able to cross the wilderness area on one of the most legendary rivers in the United States is just an amazing feeling. Like, it's, even with how hyped up I was coming out here, it still exceeded my expectation 10 times over.
Jagged.
First rapid of the day, Man Creek Rapid, class 2. With only a few small rapids to float that day, we laid back, watching the mountains drift by, letting the current and the breeze push us further downriver. James Ranch Rapid, class 2. Cottontail Rapid Class 2. Well, guys, we got to camp pretty early today, 1:30. Just been hanging out since then. Done a little bit of paddleboarding, some fishing. Just chopping some wood. Hit it and broke off. Hit me right above the eye. So you see right there, that cut. Luckily, it didn't hit me in the eye. But we're like 9 miles away from Jagged Creek boat ramp now. So we're probably going to be getting out of here a day early today. We paddled to just get through all this flat water and these small rapids, get those out of the way, and then tomorrow we have a few more rapids. I think like 4 or 5 Class 2s, 1 Class 3, and 1 Class 4, so we still have a couple big rapids before we get out of here. So we'll probably get out of here around 1 or 2-ish.
It looks really weird.
Don't do that, he might bite you.
Just don't get that in there. It looks very strange. Huh?
You guys leave your tent open?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I got it.
Hope he's
trying
coming
to
up.
get out.
No, it's only like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, but we can't finish the river trip without finishing off all the way first. So here you go, Caitlin. Okay, this one's T-Bone Creek Rapid Class 2. Downriver a little bit. After this little ripple we're coming up on is Dried Meat Rapid. In 1962, a jet boat got stuck in a hole in it and 5 people drowned. So the Forest Service put some dynamite in it and blew it up, changed the rapid up so that hole would be gone and people wouldn't get stuck in it. Out the last big rapid on the Salmon River. I'm going to take this line right here, hit the right side of the tongue, facing this direction, down, through, left of this rock, and then down this wave train. Last Class 4 on the main Salmon, Vinegar Creek Rapid. All right, time for the rest of the liquor. Alders Rapid Class 2. Just a little baby rapid.